Good evening. Tonight I will narrate a paranormal experience for you, all about exploration of an abandoned military barrack. Now sit back and relax. Author name: Sexy Calgon 924. Story title: Kind of terrifying experience with my friends exploring a World War II barrack. In August, me and the lads got together and decided to visit an abandoned World War II barracks that was hit by Nazi bombs. I was carrying a knife on me because it comes in very handy. This is kind of vital to the story. So we explored the exterior in search of an entrance until we found a smashed window in the east wing that wasn't hit as bad. The window had long since been smashed, and there was no glass. We climbed in and arrived in a bare concrete room. I heard something skitter across the floor, presumably a mouse. We walked through the corridors and rooms of the east wing until we came to what we thought was a sick bay, which was in the west wing that was hit badly by bombs. This one room we got into has rubble around the entrance, and the wooden roof is caved in. There was ash, and the walls are blackened. At the back of the room, there's a blackened and rusty metal desk. The desk has a drawer in it. I try opening the drawer, but it's so rusted shut I go to pull out my knife and pry it open, but it isn't there. I assumed I dropped it on the way in, and that I would find it on the way out, so instead I use a rotting plank of wood to try and open it instead. When it is open, I receive the biggest shock of my life. In there is my knife and a rusty ashtray with a smoldering cigarette in it, meaning it must have been put there whilst me and my friends were in the room. We just legged it after that. Now we try to dismiss it as a delinquent playing tricks on us, but all of us know that the drawer was rusted shut, and that there was a smoldering cigarette in there that must have been put in there whilst we were in the room. Is there any kind of explanation for this, or what? Personal thoughts. What's so bizarre about this? And my first thought was, maybe he had a hallucination or a memory blackout, where he successfully opened the drawer and put his own knife in, and even had his own cigarette lit, and then put that in the drawer as well. I don't think he's making any of this up. I think what's really odd is the fact that it was so rusted shut that they couldn't get it open, and he was with friends. So it's not like he had a chance to pull this off if he was trying to trick anyone, or prank them. So I don't know. And the knife he was carrying was missing even before he opened the drawer. How do you explain that? It's like a ghost stole his knife, and then reconfigured the knife to pass through solid matter, and then appear inside the drawer. Or maybe he lost his knife and there's another knife inside the drawer that was just there, and it was a similar make to the one he had. I don't know if there was any unique markings on his knife that would identify it as just his. Maybe. And then the lit cigarette, I have no explanation for that one. Even a ghost shouldn't be able to light a cigarette. Spooky.